We welcome you to Los Angeles. Two of the best teams in the game square off. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Well, Singy, a couple of first-place teams, two of the best in the sport squaring off here tonight.
Well, coming into the season, based on the moves that they made in the offseason, this is the expectation. So they are realizing their potential. But going head-to-head, this might be a preview of what we see late in October.
All right, just about ready for baseball. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Lance Lynn. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Next pitch off the plate. And now 3-1. Lance Lynn, former first-round pick by the Cardinals. He went to Ole Miss and was drafted in 2008. And, of course, when he was a rookie in 2011, he helped the Cardinals win a World Series.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Matt Olson up to the plate. Another solid power season. Here's a 2-1. He swings and fouls one off.
Broke into the big leagues playing for manager Tony La Russa, and Lynn just an absolute workhorse on the mound. Only 4 pitchers threw more innings from 2019 to 2021, and he's thrown 200+ innings several times. That's the type of pitcher every team wants, Boo.
Out towards right center field. Hayward settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Here's Austin Riley. And that one is lifted in the air. And it falls. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And now 2 gone.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching, but you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
The 2-1.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
In the air, out towards left center. Peralta makes the grab, and the inning is over. 2 left on. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Back here in L.A., and now here's the starter for Atlanta, Spencer Strider. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
Strike 2.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Center field. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes.
These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
So a man aboard. The batter now will be Will Smith. So now 1-2. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. And now it's Max Muncy. Righty delivers. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Olsen brings it in for the 3rd out. So the Dodgers leave 1. We played an inning, no score. All set for the start of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Eddie Rosario. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Back there. And it's off the batter's eye. He flexes his power with that swing. His 21st of the year. The Braves score first. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Sean Murphy. This guy has turned into a beast. The next pitch misses. 2-1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And now it's even up.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. In the air on the infield. Freeman grabs it on the run.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Orlando Arcia. The pitch. And downstairs. Liner, base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next offering is down low.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Outman squeezes it. Runner tags at second. He thought about it, but instead returns to second. And now Matt Olson up to hit. That misses. Ball 3. Austin Riley on deck for Atlanta. Arcia over at second. Harris at first. 2 out of the inning. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And Olson is set down. And that is that. Atlanta draws first blood with the solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the second. David Peralta at the plate. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Arcia whips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Left-hand batter waits. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. James Outman digs in now. That misses the zone. 3-2 now. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Dodgers go down quietly. Back here at Chavez Ravine. New inning getting started. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Austin Riley. And there's a strike.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there. And that
throw is low, and he can't pick it.
The batter, the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
On the ground, could be 2. The underhand flip. Rosario to second, over to first, safe. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Ozzie Albies.
The count 2-1. And a foul ball. And a pitch. And that one lifted in the air center field. Outman settles under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down. Here's Eddie Rosario. He's already homered here in this one. And a pitch. And strike 2. That's a little bit low.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And he grounds one to the right side. On to Rosario. That's out number 3. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Braves 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Michael Busch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And that's ball 4. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1. Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Now the tag at 3rd, and they got him.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you've got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to 3rd. That time he was wrong, as a really nice throw came into 3rd.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 1 for 1 with a single so far. One of the things you don't think about with Freddie Freeman, he's really good defensively picking over there, but he's got a very good throwing arm. In high school, he could throw 95 plus from the mound. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 1-2 here. To the right side. Olsen steps on the bag, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. Back here at Dodger Stadium, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Sean Murphy. That one outside, and it's 2-1. Hard hit to third. Tosses to first. One up, one down. Orlando Arcia getting ready to hit, and he's already singled in this game. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Michael Harris next up for the Braves. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate, and that one in the air center field. Outman makes the catch, and runner tags for third. Now he decides against it, and he's back in at second. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Man at second. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Tapped softly on the ground. Gathers and throws to first. And Acuna retired. And that is that. One hit, one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Braves 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Bottom of the 4th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith.
The catcher.
The pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside. And
takes it to the bag. That's one.
The bat.
Here's Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. A 3-run homer, his 14th of the year. It's 3-1.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And that's a base hit. Now it's the second. Second baseman Michael Busch. Back to the mound. Flips to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. And here it comes. Pitch misses there. And the count 2-1. Righty to the plate. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Swings and misses. Good job at damage control right there. Big 3-run shot for the Dodgers. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back, and now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is gone over the right field wall. He circles the bases, and they slice into the lead. It's 3-2.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Next to hit, Austin Riley. High fly ball out into left center field. Rosario makes the grab, and there's one away. Now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. That one is absolutely belted. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Next pitch misses, and a count 2-1. Kicks and deals. And he hits a ground ball right side. Sends it to first. Out number 3. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Stepping in.
The designated hitter, Mookie.
And the long ball threat, Mookie Betts. Right. Kirby Yates on a pitch out of the pen here.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
Now all even up. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Number 5.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit, and a pitch. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Reaches for it, but it's foul. The punch out there. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. This to third. Riley fires to first, and that is that. A new arm into the game, the righty, Shelby Miller.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
Kicks and fires. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. The pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. at the belt and fires. Next offering is outside. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Brusdar Graterol preparing to come on if needed. And the righty deals. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. 2-1 now. In the air left field. Peralta has this one sized up. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
The pitch. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Rosario 1, and he'll eat it and be happy with the out. Here's Acuna now.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Right-handed reliever. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Peralta under it. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. So they can't. Back here in L.A., bottom of the 6th. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. Way inside, gets out of the way.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen. And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at-bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Makes the grab for the second out.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And the pitch. In the air, left side. Rosario under it. Puts the squeeze on it, and that's the third out. Nothing doing for the Dodgers. Caleb Ferguson will take over here.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Swung on, belted. That one back. And it's gone. He sends it out of here. His second home run of the game, and we are tied. It's 3-3. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. What an incredible momentum swing on that home run, Boog. I mean, it's late in the game, just barely stayed fair, and ties up the ball game. Impressive.
And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley, 1 for 3.
You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
2-2. Got him. 1 away. Marcell Ozuna will hit next.
Marcell Ozuna.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
The next offering misses, and the count is even 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Second base, Ozzie.
And now the lefty. Ripped to third, but handled And that'll end the inning. Braves get one on the big fly. We're tied now at 3 apiece. You're dialed into the show. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 7th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Here comes a pitch. This to center field. Harris has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. Michael Busch steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ripped on a line to center. He's got it. 2 down.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Fires over to first. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. Dodgers down in. Brusdar Graterol gets the ball now. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Here's the left fielder, Eddie Rosario. He's already homered in this game. In the air right field. Hayward under it. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So here's Murphy now. 1 down, base is empty. Up the middle. Busch whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. The 1-2. That's to third. Muncy tosses across the first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Braves go down quietly, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. There's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss. Got him swinging.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. He found a way to just get it by him.
Next to hit, Freddie Freeman. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Now a screamer into the outfield. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's 2 away.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Here's a rocket out to left. He's there. He's got it. And that will end the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. Still tied 3-3. Back here at Chavez Ravine. We go to the 9th. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. 1-1 now. On the ground, right side. Can't glove it cleanly, but the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the first down. So the lineup flips over. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. The outfield playing him to pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. Bounced out to short. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
Here is Matt Olson. And the 2-1 hammered the foul.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And the 2-2. Got him. And there's 2 away. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. 2 outs. This one high in the air to left center. Outman settles underneath it. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. So back here at Dodger Stadium, now Max Muncy. A.J. Minter takes over on the mound. He's been so good against lefties. Ball to strike. The pitch. There's a strike. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Left-hand hitter waits. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And now the right fielder, Jason Hayward. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. 10th inning. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Ryan Brazier. So digging in, Marcell Ozuna. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
1 away in the top half of the 10th.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Activity in the bullpen. Alex Vesia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. And the right-hander deals. And that one fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Eddie Rosario in the on-deck circle. Payoff pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal, because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
And there's a hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Sean Murphy. Smoked into left field, base hit. 1 runs in. Peralta to third. Run comes in from second, and they lead by 2. The tag at third, and he's out. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Alex Vesia.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
And now here is Orlando Arcia. They get the force, and that'll do it. 2 runs on. And now James Outman. And that's ripped for a base hit. Around third. He will score, and they trail by 1.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle.
And a swing and a miss. Now 1 away.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. Laced down the line, could be extra bases. Runner around third. He'll score, and the Dodgers even it up. 5-5 now. Back to the top of the lineup, and now the DH, Mookie Betts. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. 2 on the board with a... We're in extra. Here, so now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. And the pitch. On the ground, right side. Freeman takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
That one the other way. Oh, he gloves it.
Sweet grab right there. That's the DRS for you, buddy. Defensive run save. Very athletic. Really good reactions. Nice job of saving that run.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. In the air out to center. That one carrying. And forget it. A towering shot to center. And that gives them a lead. It's 8-5. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Gonzalez taking over on the mound.
Number 81, Victor.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now here is Marcell Ozuna. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Atlanta gets 3 on the homer. It's now 8-5. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Slice to right, and that's just foul.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base.
And Acuna able to make the grab. 1 down.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Max Muncy at the dish. And a swing and a line drive into right field. And there's a hit. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe. So they hold the runner at 3rd, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on 2nd to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this.
This one is smashed down the right field line. Way back there. There and gone. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they tie it up. It's 8-8.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. Well, you can see he was out front just a little bit. Maybe didn't recognize the changeup earlier, but he got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line, and was able to keep it fair for a long home run. Really impressive.
And the batter now, Jason Hayward. 1-2 now. This ball's chopped on the ground. Tosses to first, 2 away. And next for LA, James Outman. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And it's a 2-out double to put the winning run aboard.
When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here. Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
So they turn things over to the righty, number 51. And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. All even now at 8 apiece. Back after this on the show. Go ahead run on base. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. He has, as they like to say, light tower power. Not a big guy. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. In there, he's safe. Ozuna up to 3rd on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher, and if you can make it to 3rd base pretty much standing up. Well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to 3rd safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that.
This one in the air right field. That one hops against the fence. In to score from 3rd. 9-8 now. And that's a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now the left fielder, Eddie Rosario. These two offenses could put up runs in a hurry. Runner leads away at second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
And that one gets down, fair ball. The run comes in from second. It's 10-8. Not in time. He's got a double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Evan Phillips gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back-to-back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Murphy around 3rd. Here's the throw to the plate, and he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
Comes through with the RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Next offering is fouled back. And down on strikes he goes, and that is that. Bottom of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Ahmed Rosario. Line drive, caught.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
And now it's Mookie Betts. So Mookie Betts with a base hit. Bush around 3rd. He scores, and now just a 2-run deficit. And now it's going to be Freddie Freeman. Next offering is in for a strike.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. The 1-1. And fouled off. Swing and a base hit. Betts around second, headed for third. In to score from first, and it's a one-run game.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes. Found a way. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Colin McHugh on to pitch out of the pen here.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the score.
On to first, ball game. And the Braves slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, when you go on a road trip, you're looking to play 500 or better. And the only way you do that is when you scratch and claw and you grind out. And they did that in this one. 12-inning win on the road. Very impressive. And guys are going to come into the clubhouse for the next game. They're going to be pretty encouraged about how they pulled for each other.
Close one here today, and your final 11-10. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 11 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. 2 errors. They left 6 men on